Hi guys, it's Borkson. Hello, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you've been here before. So guys, today's video is I just want to my dog ran away and a neighbor found him and brought him back. So this video is me just updating you guys on how freaked out I was when my uncle informed me that King ran away. Now we're talking King, not Gotti. King ran away. I mean, he's starting to take after his human lady like there's no other. Like King and I, we're two peas in a pod. Oh, I don't have my jewelry box has my. I'm trying to use that to put my glasses on and drying, which is not a good thing. And my comb, guys. I'm actually fresh out of the shower, so my hair seems a little damp. That is why. I had a shower like an hour and a half ago. I'm just working and trying to get videos done for you guys. But yeah, guys, so I don't know if something was left unlatched or if King jumped. I don't know, but King got out and was roaming the streets. Now, where was this human lady at when this was happening? I was talking about my nerves feel a little funky and I feel kind of I was in my room watching. You guys know this spoiler. I plan to do, I don't want to say movie videos I plan to do because I may not get around to doing it. I plan to do a Chauncey Leopardi's like characters, like his best characters and best something along those lines, like best roles and like best movies. So I have been watching a lot of Chauncey Leopardi movies, and if you guys don't know who he is, he's notable playing Small, Squints in the Sandlot. But anyway, the one that kissed the glass. But anyway, he has nothing to do with this video. So I have been really watching Chauncey, and I'm watching Chauncey, and my dog is still being taken care of, mind you. He's beyond loved. This little, it's his name, Fancy Little King. He's beyond loved. Anyway, I'm watching Chauncey movies, and I was watching a movie called Shadow Zone, The Undead Express, when this took place. So I was like, oh, what? Like, King took off. I wasn't informed until he came back because the family didn't want to tell me, like, hey, King, guys, I have issues when it comes to animals. Guys, I'm sorry for itch on my nose. Running away, animals being harmed during runaway, animals having issues. I will eventually do a story time now that like my immediate family is all basically gone. I will be doing my original immediate family is basically gone. I will be doing a video kind of explaining where my trauma comes from. Thanks to a dog in heaven called Troubles is where my trauma comes from. Guys didn't know Troubles was my childhood, my toddler. It wasn't even child, it was my toddler family dog. My family, the dog my parents had before my siblings were born. Oh no, not one. One was born and already grown by the time my dad had gotten Troubles, who was the love of my dad's life, like literally before us kids. That was his child. Like he loved that dog. Dad took Troubles everywhere. Well, I'll do a story time on Troubles. But yeah, Troubles, long story short, ran away. Got out and was hit by a police car. And it was discovered while they were testing him that he had special needs. And we don't know, because I think he had it all along. I think the accident just brought it out. But he ended up having epilepsy and he had cancer as well. So my parents were devastated. They loved that. That was their child. That was their child before they had us kids. So they were devastated. And Troubles lived until I was, I think, 3. But Troubles is a story for another day. King is the same breed. And a lot of my trauma also comes from Buddy. When it comes to dogs, my child dog doesn't know about Buddy. I've done story times on Buddy. Because I broke my pen while watching one of these movies. That was my best friend growing up at the age of 11. So we had Troubles from when I was, so like 3, until I was 3, and he was like 17. He was pretty old. Until until he passed, and then we had Max from when I was 11 to 17. That was my best friend. Like I wanted to be on a dirt lab, but we'll do a whole story time different on Buddy as well. I know that King is my man. Like, he is what brought me back from the dead. Like, I was one of the undead until I had met King. Like, I was really in a dark place. There was nothing on earth for me. What I wanted was gone. And I mean, I was in a really dark place for months after the accident that orphaned me. I was messed up for. I'm still sort of a little messed up from it, but I'll never fully get over what happened to me. But what got me through it was King. And I think that my worst thought was he, God forbid, hit by a car? That was my first answer. Was he hit? Is he like laying on the street unalive? Like, did somebody unalive him? That shouldn't be your first thought when the latch is not, and your dog goes out for a joyride, a joy walk. You should not be afraid of him being unalived. But that also, my fears also come from Buddy. I was going to do a Summers of My Youth Animal Edition, maybe, where I talk about the fun things I did in summer as a kid with my animals. And that will explain more like why I have this ridiculous, unrealistic fear of dogs being hit. Long story short, my childhood dog and I were out for a walk, and guys, like I always said, hey, me and my friends wanted to be Sandlot characters. Like, I was joke, we were basically girl Sandlot people. Yeah, basically girl Sandlot characters. I always jokingly say, like, I'm basically girl Squints, because I'm like, I wear the glasses, and I'm like, oh, this dude's cute, and you know, I'm like basically girl yeah, because I even say that's my phrase, and I talk really fast. Like, I slow my voice down for YouTube and for work purposes, but on natural, like, and I'm really excited or happy, you can't understand a word out of my mouth. Like, if I'm happy or sad or excited, you can't understand a word out of my mouth. I just go, I'm like hyper. I'm still like that at 34. So, anyway, so me and my friends were playing in the dirt lot, and Buddy got out. I said King. No, Buddy. Or he got out, or I was walking him without parental consent. I was 11. She's like, guys, I live in a residential area. So anyway, and the dog. I think he got out because I didn't have the leash. I think he got, one of us kids let him out, and a car was coming, and Buddy was a baby. We got Buddy versus when we got King versus when we got Buddy. Buddy was really little, so because we'd gotten Buddy. Buddy was born in September. We got him in October, like late October. So it was just waiting from his mommy dog. And this is like when we're starting to like, okay, we have to play dolls because playing baseball, it's getting too cold. My dog was in the middle of the street. We had chased him like 3 blocks, and he was in the middle of the street, and a car was coming right at him. So that is where my trauma comes from. And I got between the car and my dog, and we nearly got hit by like a split of a hair. We would have been hit. But anyway, guys, that's what freaks me out about King taking off. I worry he will slip out of his collar. I am worried he will fall on the stairs. And this is a big dog. You guys will never see him. More likely will never see him on camera because I am paranoid about him being kidnapped. I am paranoid about him falling on stairs. I act like he is a baby. Like, I just texted my friends and told them that my baby was safe, sound, and he's home and he's okay. And I haven't got any responses because I was thinking, what the? So guys, yes. So King is safe and sound. He's fine. He's in the backyard with Gotti. It's a scary moment to think that he could run away. I don't think he ran away. I think he hopped over a fence or something, and like Hercules himself out of the you guys know Sandlot. He would Hercules himself like out of the. You don't want to talk about Hercules himself, and probably Goliath himself right out of the backyard. It was like, dude, did you jump out of the fence? Like, King, come on. Guys don't know, like, I am emotionally obsessed with my dog. Like, I am obsessed with him. Like, I will be honest. Like, if my dog whimpers, I'm not there. It's okay. Your lady human loves you. Like, I think it's because I'm trauma bonded to my dog as well. Like, he was the thing that brought my cold, dead heart back. Like I said, guys, when I met King, I was ready to throw the towel in. I was like, you know what? And you guys also understand too, like, you think works and this all came from a death. So you probably just weren't, right in the head at first. Of course not, guys. And you guys, if you guys are new to my channel, you wouldn't know. I had adopted King. He was hurt. He was being it starts with an A, you're not allowed to use on YouTube. And I wanted to find that person and do that to them. Like, I was insisting. I'm like, I'm gonna find this person and I'm going to make them pay for what they did to King. Because something that gave me so much light and so much love, and I when I'm not with him, like right now, right, he's in the backyard, the two dogs in the backyard playing Gotti and King. I miss them. He is my man. He doesn't listen very well. Beagles are very unique. Beagles are little. They don't listen to anything you say. You'll say, for example, I'll say, Buddy, don't pee over there, and Buddy would go over and insist and just pee over there. For example, I would tell Buddy not to boom boom in Dad's bed. I would say, Buddy, which is my childhood dog, don't go boom boom on Grandpa's bed. And that's exactly what he would do. Go find Grandpa's bed and poop all over it. I'm like, dude. Remember, guys, like I said, there is other differences between Buddy and King. Buddy had, and I pray to God, never been a woman in King to ever this. Buddy had stage 4 bone and skin cancer. King, we made sure doctors ran a test to make sure, because he was potentially going to be put down, so they had to check and make sure he was okay. He also had epilepsy, I believe, and they said, yeah, Buddy and Trouble both had epilepsy, so they would like stiffen and have seizures and like fall over and all. So having 2 healthy dogs, it's something I'm not used to either, guys. That's why I'm so worried about them all the time. Is the vet says the doctor says they're both incredibly healthy, they're strong, they're big. Gotti's gaining weight. Like, I worry about them because it's what a human does, and they love animals. I worry about them all the time because I just don't want anything awful to happen to them again. I mean, these poor creatures already had something awful happen to them once. Like, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. So if I could find who tried to unalive those dogs, I would. I don't want to think what I want to do to that person. Anyway, guys, this is a happy note. King was found. And I'm happy because he is part of my soul. Like, I know at one point we were discussing possibly putting him up for adoption because he wouldn't listen to anything. My uncle would tell him, like, King, go to the bathroom over there. He would, like, just boom all over himself. Like, guys, most beagles, by the way, I want to say, are inbred. So that could be the reason why King is this way and why Buddy was the way he was. But guys, that's the cool thing, though. Like, Buddy, my childhood dog, was basically my group of friends mascot when we tried to play baseball and stuff. Like, he was basically our little mascot. I hope King can be the same thing. King and Gotti could be the same thing for my next group of friends, guys. But just assure you, King is home. He's healthy. He's safe. And if the man who found him is watching this, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. Like, you saved my child from being harmed. Because if that man didn't find him, I don't want to think what could have happened to him. I wouldn't want to have to tell the vet. I was watching Chauncey Leopardi videos. Oh, something happened to him, and then it's the vet crying and acting like it was my fault. they're thinking it was my fault. Because when this almost happened, when Buddy almost got hurt, I thought it was my fault. And I was like, I'm a bad doggy friend and it wasn't my fault, guys. The dog got it. One of his kids left the door open and the dog got out. And my dad had to go down the home block chasing him. And you guys didn't know my dad was disabled in his legs. And he had to, like, go out and, like, find Buddy and chase him down. Because I was home crying for my man. So Dad had to go out and go get him. Guys, and that's the thing, too, with King. I would have called the police if I would have known he was missing. I would have called the police. I'm afraid of the police. I will, myself, like, I'm so terrified of the cops. Like, I won't even go anywhere near them. And I lived near a police station. My childhood home is not that far from a police station. And I will not go near there. I'm so scared of them. Okay, guys, this is a happy video. Remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Go hit that bell for post notifications, guys. If you want to hear more animal story times like this, then stick around. Remember, leave your comments nicely. And also remember, all of my animals are cared for and loved. My man is cared for and loved. He has an uncle that loves him, the grandfather figure to him who loves him. He has an auntie, like grandma figure, that loves him, and he has a mama that loves him. And all of these animals all have family that love them. So that's what's important. Yes, bye-bye.